Thank you to HUEL and Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
How you doing there, Reject Nation? We're here today to watch A Working Man. After that, name any job, Coy.
Beekeeper.
Name another job.
Accountant.
I'm the accountant. Every movie. That's what he does. Every movie. Name another job.
Lawnmower man.
I'm the lawnmower man.
I'm a glass cleaner.
I'm the glass cleaner. It's every trailer, every movie, every pitch.
I want him to do a movie with Daniel Day-Lewis where they're both cobblers.
Oh,
That's
that'd be
what Daniel Day-Lewis is doing now. He's out there cobbling.
That'd be
I want a pair of
incredible.
them with a cobblers.
Anyway, guys, we're watching A Working Man. I'm excited to watch this because we're both fans of David Ayer's Beekeeper, which kind of felt like a weird new era for David Ayer.
I'm a huge Ayer fan in general.
He's found
Fury, Training Day.
Yeah, I think that's all over now. I'm pretty sure it's
End
going
of
to be
Days.
all like Jason Statham shit moving forward.
End of Days 2, both are played by Jason Statham. And Watch.
I don't know.
That's the name of the movie.
I don't know because, I like those movies too, but, after the success of Beekeeper, then
Clearly on a
follow
path.
with this. I'm like, it seems like he's found his new thing that he's going to be doing, but maybe one day he will go to, well, who knows? Maybe this movie probably has more depth than we actually realize.
Could be. Let's see what A Working Man does for depth.
Let's have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a like and subscribe and click that bell because we got some action movies that are going to be covered on this channel. So you're going to want to be notified, people. Also, while you're at it, follow Coy on his solo YouTube channel. There's a link in the description box. Homeboy is posting consistently. And Patreon. When I say this, I mean it with the bottom of my heart. You guys have been saving us in so much times of hardships. Not only is ad revenue actually kind of down in general due to something that I don't want to get political about, but put the pieces together of what that might be. And then additionally, on top of that, we're getting copyright claim like a mofo. And Patreon's a great way to help offset a lot of these monetization issues that we've been having. We're still doing good. We're still good. But, it's better to, feel a little bit like we're breathing all right. So thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us and helping us out. And another great way to do that too is patrons get discounts at rejectnationshop.com, and we have a whole bunch of merch that honestly is an incredible extension of our creativity that I hope you guys really do enjoy. Great way to look good, great way to support the channel. So please go check it out. Really like our new Last of Us shirt. Did you see our new Last of Us shirt?
I haven't seen it yet.
Can I show you?
Yeah, please.
I'm pretty proud.
Want a live reaction to the new Last of Us
Aaron
shirt.
did conceive this idea, and I was pretty surprised when I heard it. I was like, please get on this right now. And then they added like a little special. You'll see what I mean.
At the end of the day, we're just a bunch of working men and ladies. We're just working. We're just trying to get things made.
I mean, can you see it?
Oh, that's so good. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I get it because I've seen this episode. I wouldn't have gotten it last week.
The amazing evolution.
Yeah.
De-evolution.
The de-evolution into the battering ram one.
All right, guys. A Working Man. Punch Alice. Whoa. Is this a construction site?
Immediate Ayer visuals.
Okay. I did not ask how you were feeling before we filmed. You feeling good?
Feeling good. Feeling intense now.
I'm feeling good too.
Suddenly very like, whoa. I'm feeling in the mood for an action movie, which is perfect because this looks like that to a T.
Oh, Michael
Peña's
Peña.
back.
I don't. David
David
Harbour's
Harbour?
in this. David Harbour was in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was back. That's just fantastic.
I don't know if I saw the trailer for this, but
I did not.
This looks like he is a working man with a history in the military, which is exactly
Jason
Statham. This is like the opening of X-Men Origins Wolverine.
This feels like a video game cutscene series. It's like very Call of Duty.
I feel like I need to sign up for the military. I'm an American.
I'm a Brit and a working man.
Stallone produced this? It said Balboa Productions. I didn't know if it was actually linked to Stallone.
There's so many producers on this.
He's a writer?
Screenplay by
Stallone
What
and
is
David
this
Ayer?
movie?
I suddenly
Why
got
did no
so
one
excited.
tell us this?
Cheesy action Stallone
All
movie? Let's
of the
go.
marketing
Let's
should have been
go.
Stallone Ayer.
Suddenly got, he wasn't in any of
What?
the
I
marketing.
knew nothing.
What is going on? I suddenly am
Written
super
and produced by
excited.
Stallone?
Let's go, baby.
All right. After the Expendables, I'm a working man with Stallone.
That was gross. It's so funny watching him now because I was introduced like on the Guy Ritchie movies.
That's
with
how he
him.
got discovered on the streets.
And now he's this hardcore action
He was an Olympic swimmer.
and con people on the streets too.
That's how you find him, Guy Ritchie style.
Jasmine, she made these just for you. Jefe, please, take it. Tell her thank you.
I hope this guy doesn't die.
Yeah,
I feel
he's
like that
got
might be a
kind
personal
eyes.
motivation for him just coming up.
We got inspections all day. Phones to build, phones to break down, deliveries all getting in our way. We work hard today, there'll be a bonus for you. And let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with.
I get it. This appeals to the average working American.
A lot of Carhartt, a lot of denim. You ever done any construction?
When I was 18, landscaping was one of my early jobs.
Oh.
Yeah. There's Peña.
Yeah.
No one's been asking you for money today?
No, why?
Because apparently I am the only person in the family who can do the vendor accounting.
Excuse me. Hey, I guess we're evil parents, babe, huh?
Damn, his teeth are white.
Yeah, they glow.
Holy shit.
That's not working man dental work.
How about you get those disbursements done, huh? I got a line of trucks out there that need paying.
You can pay me?
Pay you for what? For 19 years of free rent and groceries and high school. You want me to keep going?
No, it's okay. 11, can you sign up, please?
Resentful ass father.
Dad,
What?
today is a total shit show.
I know.
He said with a smile. I know.
Yeah, this is Garcia and Family Construction.
Where do I know the daughter from? She's so familiar looking. I know her from somewhere. Gonna bother me.
This is what I need for tonight.
That's insane. What is it? Is that for your wedding or something? Or?
No, it's for tonight. We finished the semester, so we're gonna celebrate.
She almost looks like the girl from Blue Beetle.
You just finished one semester.
Right, it's a big milestone.
Is it?
I need to move past it.
Everybody needs to party once, right? After they finish one semester.
Thank you.
There's a lot of like frantic handheld editing happening here.
It's probably the most dialogue-y heavy, so they're trying to keep the tension and pace. I like we hear the nails.
Excuse me, he needs to get back to work.
Out of here, it's not your business.
All good, boss. All good. 5 minutes.
Whoa! Oh, damn. Yes. Yes, my Statham. Ouch.
Oh.
He's got everything he needs. Oh, my God.
And a shotgun tucked away.
I was respectful. You weren't. Get out of here. Don't come back.
I really thought we wouldn't get our action scene for like another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
you know,
especially if they set up the dialogue.
when they uncovered the past. This is different.
Okay?
How did you do that?
I'm a working man.
Was that some military shit?
You didn't see anything.
If Dad knew, he'd ship bricks. You can teach me? Look, my grandpa, he was a paratrooper.
Can you teach me?
Taught me how to break fingers.
Break fingers?
Yeah. Grandma made you tinga. And Grandma made you some handmade grandma tortillas.
Why is everyone always feeding me?
It's culture, man.
If we don't, you'll just eat canned tuna and peanut butter.
You didn't see anything, okay?
Snitches get stitches. Just get my back if I ever need it.
Sure, Jenny.
That's how he maintains that giant tortoise back from swimming, is all the people feeding him. Dude's back is unreal.
I feel like we've witnessed so much in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to be tied into the greater scheme or if that's just to establish action.
I think it's tied into the greater
I
scheme.
think they're going to be involved, but will the nice guy be involved?
I think Stallone likes to write
The long
Spanish-speaking
game.
characters who are villains.
He grew up at a certain time. Came from a certain neighborhood.
Love you, Daddy.
Love you too, honey.
What is happening?
What's the occasion?
No occasion. Meredith entertaining some friends.
This guy's a boss.
I didn't realize today was your visitation. You could let her stay.
Yeah, please, Dr. Roth, we don't have to do this.
You weren't there when a mother needed you, and you won't be there when Meredith needs you.
I understand now.
But I will. Oh, I know. You want to strike me. It's your only answer. Violence. You're an unsafe parent. You're a killer. You can't pretend that you're not.
I cannot imagine delivering this dress like this. Is no one acknowledging?
There's so much happening. So many words.
It's on an Alice in Wonderland set, and he's a doctor, but why is he dressed like this? What is going on?
I don't know. I think he's in costume, but I love the exposition.
Today's my day. Was your grandfather throwing a party on my day?
I'm super hungry. I didn't eat. I was waiting for you.
Oh, immediately endearing child.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Lens flares mean he's a good dad. This is a wholesome moment.
I don't need you buying stuff.
Come on. Open it.
I'm the dad.
I'm a working dad.
It's Mama.
I took that picture with a film camera my dad gave me.
Grandpa took all Mama's pictures down.
Okay.
Sometimes I forget what she looks like.
Wow, that's awful.
She looks like you.
That's a nice thing to tell your daughter.
Dad, can I tell you something? I'm mad at Mama for dying and leaving us.
This kid's great. There's a lot of soul in her eyes.
It's okay. I heard too.
I would say that line is a little precocious for a child, but they did establish grandfather's
she's-
a doctor, so I'd imagine
That dresses like a pimp in Alice in Wonderland. Who knows what kind of language one might
a
learn?
Russian pimp.
What was happening? I thought it was Fred Durst. What was happening?
He's throwing parties while I during my visitation time.
He's baiting you. Opposing counsel alleges you have untreated PTSD and brain trauma from your military service.
Brain trauma specifically, huh?
I served Britain, the country of my birth, for 22 years. A bad guy for it?
It gets worse.
Wow. It's almost like this is Rambo.
Why does Dr. Roth hate you so much?
He thinks I killed his daughter.
Did you?
It was.
Think you would answer that question here?
Lawyer, attorney privilege.
I was overseas on a deployment. She battled depression her whole life.
This guy's got a team of $1,000 an hour attorneys who will bleed you dry until you turn to dust and blow away.
Oh, no.
The best we can do is negotiate a surrender.
You have a daughter?
Just has the 10 in cash, and that's all he can do. Oh, that's hard. Living in his car, everyone feeding him like a wholesome dad. The war from country, man.
He keeps his teeth clean, though.
But very
for a guy who doesn't have a place of residence.
presentable.
Thank you.
It's like $6,000 a month in New York. It's not a bad spot. Oh. God.
The lowest of the low. Is someone about to get kidnapped?
Yep.
Ayer loves purple.
Yeah.
Loves purple.
The fuck are we still doing here?
He said he wants the one.
The fuck does that mean?
He'll know her when he sees her. You know how much fucking money we're gonna make on this?
Is this a trafficking situation? I know you didn't see the last Rambo movie, but certainly knowing Stallone wrote this and now seeing like other different Stallone things.
Contextualizes everything
Yeah.
very differently.
Yeah.
I don't know when it turned into an Irish pub and back again. What is happening?
I think the movie's having a difficult time establishing a tone. We're only like 15 minutes in, but we'll see how it plays out the rest.
Got back table open.
It's yours if you tell me your name.
It's Jenny.
I'm Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Whoa, horror wind. Something tells me that this is not from their own drugs. Huh?
Yeah. She got roofied. Now they're isolating them so they're alone.
I cannot go out there like this. Okay, we'll pick your battles because we're leaving in 30.
Yep.
It's scary. I don't know what that is.
If Jason Statham had actually taught her those moves,
then she'd be.
She wouldn't be in this
I
predicament
do think she's
right
going
now.
to take some fingers, though. I think that's going to be his action coat. It looks like a specifically dope coat for an action star.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday. Saturday, we were worried, so we called the cops, and then on Sunday...
My cousin Dinora's a police captain in Philly, and she says they don't work these cases.
Child kidnapping must be one of the most harrowing experiences ever.
Cannot imagine the feeling.
Can you help us?
I can keep this side running smoothly.
No, help us find Jen.
My dad was a Green Beret. I could see you guys coming a mile away. You hunt bad guys. Jump out of planes.
You're gonna ask him directly.
Man. But he's just found out the violence will be what takes his daughter away from him.
All right, well, maybe this will help it. Here, it's 50.
He needs the moolah.
We have another 20 for expenses.
Come on, just take it, man.
I'm sorry. It's not who I am anymore.
Honestly, I kind of wish they didn't have that action scene at the top.
Yeah, so it would have built up to this.
Yeah.
Because I do now feel like it was unrelated. I think there was a studio note like an audience.
Yeah.
Audience was like, it took a little long to get to the action.
Yeah.
Because I would have enjoyed the slow burn of this.
Whoa. This is going to be David Harbour.
Yeah.
It's starting to look like the shape of David Harbour.
Johnny, it's me. Don't kill me. I've got stakes. You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I want you dead, you'd be dead.
Is he blind?
You know, for me,
Blind archer.
separation.
This is the movie we need.
Yes. Look at them.
Yeah, okay, subtly. It's got a lot more interesting.
It's hard living in a gray world. I couldn't save your eyes. Sorry.
Finally having that conversation.
That eats at me.
No, you saved my life. Joyce would be burying tags in the backyard if you hadn't come along and scooped me up and run.
Joyce from Stranger Things?
Winona Ryder's in this?
What's her name?
Jenny.
She a good kid?
She's a great kid.
You do this, you better lock in. You better go full on, no half measures. But you do.
Love this role for Harbour.
I told Jenny I had her back.
I miss you. I worry about you. But you didn't have to come down here and pretend that you needed my permission for something you already made your mind up about.
Okay, so I guess he's on the mission now.
Yeah, I guess he accepted it.
Carla.
Thanks for coming.
Where is he?
Upstairs, first door on your left.
I do like the indecisive beat, though. I think this works. The zig then zag, because he had already decided by the time he got to Harbour. I like that little scene.
I like the scene, too. I think the pacing and flow is a little bit zigzaggy, though.
I think that action scene in the beginning really threw off what could have been a different tone of first act.
Your family needs hope.
But I can't face him like this.
When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You were patient with me. You're my family. Look at me, brother. I'm gonna bring her home. I promise.
But give me the $50,000.
But I do need that.
I cannot travel and find her.
His expenses are very
without
important.
the $50K.
So far, this is more my jam than the Beekeeper as far as what Ayer does. I really like that. I feel so much more connection to him than the Beekeeper to this point.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm a little bit... I think like the... Because Stallone scripts can be a little bit sappy and melodramatic.
So far, I'm in for that. So far.
All right.
Whereas
Cool.
the Beekeeper, I was like, I get it's a fun, simple action movie, but I was like, I want to know why I like him beyond that he can punch good. And this has given me that.
Fair enough. I do think, though, that like Beekeeper is a much more tonally focused film.
Beekeeper is tighter.
Yeah.
But as far as what this is, I like this one's ambition more. So
I agree.
So
with
if
that.
it sticks that, I'll be happy.
I agree. Yeah.
A little aperitif.
There's also like a cool like cabal of bad guys forming. I like this underbelly that we're gonna tear apart.
That is a bright ass camera. That looked like it was outside. Did you see that difference in quality? Holy shit.
Who sponsored this movie? What does the new Samsung phone do?
Is this an Apple produced movie? What is going on here?
Yeah, he makes money off people disappearing. Smart. Get him out of his workplace.
My eye line.
I identify. I understand.
Oh, yo, wrong house, kid.
Hello, Johnny. Wanna have a race? See who wins?
Damn, he comes in with a shotgun.
Where's the girl?
A girl.
The one's your friend snatched out of the back of the bar.
I told the cops. She ran off, drunk or something. Puba can't hold her drink.
This guy's way too calm, man.
Yeah, doing that in front of him with a gun to his face.
Yeah.
That monochromatic shift. like waterboarding the dude in his own bathtub is crazy.
And to be high.
Yeah.
Feeling way more.
Yo, these guys are next level. They wipe out entire bloodlines.
Fair enough.
That's spooky.
Just know you're giving me names. Your choice how.
Where are you, brother?
You expecting company?
Yeah, right I am. Ah!
Dumbass. Oh my God.
Shit. There goes Johnny.
Russians.
Maybe the grandfather's involved. That's why he had what are those Russian hats?
Oh, yeah. That'd be crazy. Took just enough money to have some money, but not enough that it looks like he took it. It's interesting. He left the scatter shot, so it looks like a bust.
Sorry, Mom, for shielding myself in a blanket of accomplishment. I wish you could have seen me, who I really am. Strong like you.
Ooh, that one nail could probably do wonders for you. He loves to dress up like stylistic gangsters, man.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Which is also very Guy Ritchie, but David Ayer does it different.
See for yourself, boss.
Is that Jason Fleming?
Yeah, dude.
What the have you two done? Huh?
They're reunited from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, man.
In the least likely place, a working man.
Why they shoot each other? This is very unprofessional.
Johnny has no control. He's a weak man.
There it is.
This is a shotgun wound. You see any shotguns?
That's 9 bands missing. $90,000 of our money.
It's Simon's money.
I don't think these guys are real Russians. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm getting rid of those bodies.
Oh, it's like a John Wick cleanup service.
Yeah, taking care of it. Oh, they're already chopped.
Sweetheart?
Hey, Daddy, what are you doing?
Nothing. Are you in school?
Yeah.
You supposed to be calling me from school?
What a weird time to pick up your...
Oh, she called him.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi. Love you, Daddy.
Love you too.
Bye.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen something with Russian gangsters as the villains.
It's usually more of an 80s trope, early 90s.
How are we feeling? Tension? Stagnant?
I think the tension's overall pretty good. It's definitely making a bunch of weird left turns. I still feel the zigzag. I also realize like we might still be in the first act. Like the inciting incident isn't quite clear. Like he's clearly in the hunt section, but knowing the movie's 2 hours is throwing off my sense of like... You?
Yeah, I'm still acclimating to it a little bit. I'm not really feeling like the pulse of the film or the tension yet.
I definitely care about the family.
It's kind of drab.
All right.
Okay, I'll be honest. It feels incredibly generic.
I can see that.
It's like super straightforward generic, and it's not even like maybe if they leaned into the working man concept a little bit more.
Yeah, which they have not.
No,
which
they
I thought was going to be the whole movie.
Yeah.
I'm alone in the bed all night. You eat, you come to bed for a bit.
God damn, dude. You just be slapping everyone, huh?
You think the money falls from the sky?
Duck.
She could be your ticket in. I think right now my emotions are kind of waiting for it to pick up with like some personality or make up for it with exciting action. Ouch.
Just one punch.
Ooh, that hat's doing wonders for him. I did like that shot.
I'm gonna take the tape off, but if you can't control your volume, you go in the water.
This guy knows how to use water effectively to hurt people.
You clearly have no idea who you fuck with.
Make yourself happy.
Make yourself happy.
Variv Zakoni. You have heard of us?
I have. The Vor, the Bratva, the Brothers, the League of Thieves, whatever Russian gangsters like to call themselves these days.
Clearly are somebody. You slaughter Vori soldiers. You steal Vori money.
It was a misunderstanding.
You And all connected with you will be hunted for 3 generations.
We all know how these things play out. You don't keep them tidy. Fuck you!
Nice. Gave him the slap back.
That's for slapping that woman this morning.
That woman was my wife.
Oh, you really shouldn't slap her.
That's for slapping your wife.
This is the best scene of the whole movie so far. Suddenly I'm getting one over.
Here's your money. You're not a thief.
Oh, wow. Really hit him where it hurts.
I'm looking for a young lady.
I don't understand.
The bar you do your dirty business out of? A 19-year-old girl was kidnapped.
Why is it so triggering?
Come here, Damoy! You should keep your voice down.
What do you want?
He just said.
I buy him Russian, though, even though I know he's not.
Very
He's killing
believable.
it.
Yeah, very believable, yeah.
All of this is for a girl?
Yes.
No one kills 3 people to sell a woman.
To sell a woman?
I'm not selling her. I'm gonna bring her home. Not stopping until I do.
Who are you? What are you?
Say it.
Fuck you! Okay, we're done.
You need the information.
He said Demi. I wonder if that's going to be enough. He's just going to drown him in his own pool with the money above it. That's so like, yep.
All right. Maybe I just needed to wait 40 minutes.
That's all sometimes.
That scene had me hooked, man.
He's a working man.
Reject Nation, if you haven't heard, I'm going to tell you about a little thing that's been part of my routine these past couple months. Ooh. Try not to spill. HUEL. HUEL. God, that is tasty. Well, I've been using HUEL to update you guys. On January 25th, I weighed 218 pounds. And as of the day of filming this, I'm down to 188. That's 30 pounds lighter, 6-pack Greg incoming, and easily a necessity. One of the biggest things that I've been doing is making smarter, easier food choices. Like HUEL's Black Edition ready to drink meal. I've got a ton of these. As a reminder, before I ever partner with them, they sent me bottles to try. I was very, very clear that I would not want to do a partnership unless I actually liked the drink. And by like, I mean taste. I wasn't even into the weight loss thing yet. Yeah, turns out I did. I was hooked. Because it's not just convenient, it actually tastes good. Like legit milkshake good. Not looks nice on the label, but tastes like chalk. No, it's good. So here's why it works for me. It's a complete meal in a bottle, packed with 35 grams of protein, slow release carbs, 27 essential vitamins and minerals. So you're not just filling up, you're fueling up, as we like to say. No prep, no cooking, just grab it, drink it, and you're good to rock. And as for flavors, I mean, they got chocolate, vanilla, iced coffee, strawberry, banana. If you can't decide, variety box is a great way to go. HUEL makes eating well simple. Takes the pressure off, especially if you're trying to stay consistent. The best part, it's affordable. Each bottle costs less than $5 if you're finally ready to try it out, or if you already take HUEL and now you want to help support the channel and a little extra bit. You can go to HUEL.com and use our code REJECTS for 15% off your first order plus a free gift. That's HUEL.com, code REJECTS. You can also go to HUEL.com/rejects. I did that today. So whether you're getting in shape or trying to eat smarter, HUEL makes it easy to stay on track. Thank you, HUEL, for sponsoring this video. That is smart. Yes, thank you. Modern day technology. That's pretty smart.
I love it. I was like, I don't even say how down he does.
I haven't seen that used in a movie.
Like just recording the whole time and just
smart.
like, yeah, not advanced spyware, literally just phone note.
Yeah, this is their John Wick inspiration movie.
100%. The Russian
the
mobsters,
Russians,
but yeah.
the cleaning service lady, you even got a blind man helper.
And a higher boss.
She takes money, she leaves money. She kills without fear. The question is why?
Didn't bother to get rid of security tapes.
Well, he's shrouded.
In the hat.
Jimmy is not a businessman. He prefers mischief over hard work. He spits on his father's heart every fucking day. Find this man and bring him to me.
He oozes an interesting presence.
Yeah, not what I would have expected for the next level up.
My name is Jenny Garcia. My father is Joe. My mother is Carla. You have the wrong girl. This is a mistake.
They're not.
A woman.
You're not real. This is fucking real. Put on the fucking clothes and shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Have you ever seen someone die before?
Oh, pimp gun, dude.
Their eyes just cloud right over.
Oh, must be the tattooed on the forehead woman.
Yeah.
Aren't you princess?
Get your fucking food.
It is semi refreshing to see a villainous woman in this trafficking situation.
Because I'm sure statistically there are.
There has to be, yeah.
Like just math.
Even sometimes it's using it as a lure of comfort.
Right.
Like normally in these movies, it's
We just see.
some dude with an accent.
Yep.
You know?
And now it's a terrifying woman with like a Rob Zombie voice. Like that worked for me.
How's it going, Cat? Getting rich contracting?
Pouring concrete more like. I'm out of the game. I'm an honest taxpayer now.
That was when you could have said it.
What do you want?
Looking for someone called Dimi. Probably Dmitri. Associate of Vladimir Kolesnik.
That's a high-ranking dude, Cat. Mafia captain. Not a guy you want to fuck with.
Never.
Nah, never.
Couldn't be me.
I gotta be careful, but there's a bar called Hattie's in Joliet where they sell meth for the Russians. Maybe you should get a beer there.
Nice one, thanks.
But go to that rap battle first.
Yeah, he looks so comfy. Even his like underprivileged living in an apartment outfit, I'm like, that's probably like $800 sweatpants, and I want them.
I'm a cowboy.
That's a beautiful set.
Hey, what you having?
Just have a beer. You pick.
Okay.
Action Jacket's back.
How does he pull off fighting people under the influence? Slightly bloated from beer.
It's just one. The balance.
You know, rumor has it you and your shitbag brother have been talking to the Russians.
Rumor has it you were so high you accidentally killed Big Mike in a trap house and blamed it on a robbery crew.
Shut up. Dutch finds out anybody's talking to the Russians, but Emmy's gonna lose his fucking mind.
This feels like a Rob Zombie scene.
Yeah, it really does. The casting even.
You know this guy?
No, I've never seen him.
I don't like him. He's like a cop. He's got a gun in his pocket, like a 38. You see it?
Yes.
You're up, kid.
You're the second person to use that. Kid.
Yeah, it's interesting. Clearly he's baiting them, but I'm curious what he expects to come out of it.
You were awfully close.
Oh, man.
Did he fall for it?
I think he did.
Whoa.
That's a terrifying room.
There's a very opposite bar that looks like anyone could walk into.
There's not a lot of security. There's just a little.
Walk through the beads. and
Ooh,
you're-
sorry, didn't mean to come in this Mad Max room.
Yeah.
My interests are strictly pharmaceutical, brother.
Are you doing an accent?
Any reason why you're packing heat, bro?
You carrying money. Hate to lose it to a man with a knife.
Good line.
He's a cop.
Are you a cop?
Nah, you.
Run your pockets, Chief. Let's check for that badge.
You heard the man. Put her on the table. Fucking now.
I didn't come here to be disrespected.
I came in for a fight scene.
Ayer's on an Irish music kick. It's really interesting.
Let's play.
Everyone attack him one at a time. Ouch. Ooh. Oh. He's doing so much crunching.
Bye, asshole.
Oh!
Enough!
Man. He didn't even kill any of them. That was the only one he was going to kill. But he knew that would buy him the moment.
My grandpa told me to never shake hands sitting. Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
Yeah!
Been in construction my whole life.
Worth it!
Fight like a soldier.
An hour in.
Now he's got respect.
They trained us to jump out of planes, and we ended up riding the bus into combat. I heard you're in the buying mood.
I'm looking for blue glass. The good stuff. I need to wait like £4 a month.
Who are you flipping it to?
Customers are my concern, not yours.
Smart to make it look like you're actually running a business.
$7K for half a pound.
That's a Chicago price. 5.
There's a pancake house at the highway junction straight north of here. Be there at 7 a.m. having breakfast. And bring 5 stacks. Good talk. Now get the fuck out of here.
This movie's executed in a way like when teenagers are like, I want to make my John Wick like movie.
It's like a series of scenes.
Yeah.
Like it keeps being like, and then I want to do this, and I want it to end here, and then I want to do this, and I want it to end here.
Because I
don't mind that.
I'm starting to understand it. Like it is the secret criminal world with its personalities that is like the John Wick-esque with the underworld. But there's something that's like off about it to me. I'm not quite sure what I know. Maybe I'm thinking of like a little too serious or some shit, but it's not exactly super charming either.
That's it's missing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm still entertained.
I'm amused for sure.
OMB.
And aluminum foil. Smart.
People talk, money fucks.
That put me in the mood for a ding-dong.
Nice aluminum foil unwrapping sound.
You got something for me?
We don't know who the fuck you are, brother. We got a call telling you where your shit is.
Don't play me. I know where to find you.
Yeah, I guess you do.
What was the syrup? Some threatening syrup?
I don't know what. Why is this movie not jiving with me? I don't understand.
You ruined my $6 pancakes.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna tell you where the scanty's at, big dog.
I'm waiting.
Under your seat.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Keep the burner phone. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow, then you can tell me how y'all motherfuckers build Roman a day off my shit. Then we can talk about weight.
Then for the next hour, he's going to build a criminal empire. I lost sight of the plot. Oh, some homeless guy's going to be real happy.
Oh, man. Someone's got to be stoked.
He found his Breaking Bad meth.
Yes, who's gonna be princess for a night?
You are Timmy's miracle workers. That is for Timmy's miracle.
Why her?
She reminded me of a painting one of my father's houses.
Okay, this is a very different type of situation. Like, she'll still be a slave,
Yeah.
but a pampered one?
I don't
I'm not sure.
know.
Look how cute these ones are. They look like little sharks.
Just like you, cutie.
What?
She bit me.
She had the nail.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, sir.
I want her out!
Damn, we didn't even get the scene.
No, I'm so surprised by that choice.
Plenty more where that came from. But it's someone you gotta check in with if we're gonna do business. Seeing as the feds are handing out life sentences per pound.
Yeah, this game's not for everyone.
I hear you, big dog. I'm gonna shoot you an invite for a sit down.
This guy never leaves his one room.
It's just his chair. He loves it. Just works out from there.
Because these motherfuckers are as high power as it gets.
John Wick scene. Haven't seen him in a suit since like Transporter. It's such a throwback.
It really does pull it off though, man.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
great.
That shoulders.
The Guy Ritchie movie that I really love, Wrath of Man.
Oh yeah, he's in a suit in that the whole time. It's true.
That's what I mean. I've seen like some really great David Ayer movies, some pretty great Jason Statham movies that are underrated.
You bring the money.
And this to me is like kind of a confused voice, I think.
It's drifting from like 7 out of 10 to like 6 for me. It's starting to.
First,
It needed to
you gotta
pivot.
turn your phone off.
That was the sound of your phone dying, not turning off. I
Just right on time.
don't think the sound department knows the
Oh, that's
difference.
so funny.
My name is Demi.
You look like
Yours?
Fabio.
Bill Coates.
Do you have driver's license, Bill Coates?
Ooh.
Will you be a problem?
Is this how you do business? You invite me here to be threatened.
I apologize for that, William.
That is what Bill is for.
You are clearly a serious person.
That was the syrup-like choice. What is happening?
It's like a demon sound.
Yeah, what was the sound design too?
That was weird.
If you like what is in the case, we do more business. Now you leave and don't look back.
Fine by me.
That is
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of meth.
To me, I'm going like I would just fully lean into the weird, honestly, instead of these random little things. So then the weird seems like
Totally out of place.
unintentionally weird.
Yeah.
You know. Whereas I like when I even like David Ayer's Bright. And I know a lot of people don't, but I liked it. You know. And I think Beekeeper does a good job of that too.
This is much less weird, but it is occasionally like, what?
Yeah.
Johnny, you're a real piece of shit.
The truth is, I really love watching Jason Statham.
Oh, he's so captivating.
I hear he can be a problematic individual in real life, but as a performer,
Are you saying a
gives a
man
shit.
that was discovered on the streets of London selling illegal wares perhaps might?
He often has an attitude problem.
He's in a black Dodge Ram hiding in the trees.
And I'll also say that prior scene, and even this one, is the first movie in a while of Jason Statham where I feel like I'm actually feeling stakes for the character.
Sure.
You know, like, oh, he's not the top dog in control of a situation.
Switching to bike. Yeah, he
just threw this guy down and the guy just stayed on the ground. Didn't even like do anything fancy.
No. That's all it takes. You don't want to fight Jason Statham. That's really funny.
Oh, that's a cool shot. I really like this shot a lot, especially at night. Damn.
And it looks like it's largely him. Like, that last one might not have been, but overall. Woo!
Ooh, into a cop car.
I did not see that coming.
Everyone's just got shotguns.
We'll take it from you. You're on the payroll, too.
Unfortunate.
This is actually different for a lot of Jason Statham movies lately. Usually, even in Beekeeper, you never feel like he's really in danger.
I'm the guy. I'm still the guy. I'll get it as the guy.
Why you two assholes? That man you drowned in his own pool while his wife was at Pilates?
Clowns. That sounded like a demon.
Cool. That was a cool shot.
Oh! Oh!
Oh! Their bodies thudding.
That was my favorite action scene, the whole thing.
That was awesome. A little push. There you go.
Well, he got out of that situation.
Using a hammer like a working man.
Alright, so
That is
like
Frank.
Ayer's kind of trying to capture some horror now.
That is Danya. These are my sons, my house and my lineage, and these cold steel tables.
Okay. They're the ones in the water?
Yeah.
War council.
We met them earlier, but it didn't seem like they were fathered sons. I get the uncle thing, but like they also didn't seem very good at their jobs.
It's just like information. Now it's personal for the villain.
But they didn't feel very capable. I would have made them capable. Oh, that's an outfit, Demi.
I'm sorry, I'm truly fucking sorry.
She fucking bit half his face off.
It wasn't exactly half his face.
Oh.
But
36 stitches.
it's a lot.
3 attaches cheek. I am in the business of pleasure, not surgery. Tell me,
Oh, I knew someone would lose a finger.
You just fucked me out of 200 grand. If you make one, I make 2.
Sure, you got millions of dollars.
customer wants her dead. I want her dead.
That's great.
Now fuck off! Fucking off, sir.
Holy shit, he was pissed.
Fucking beyond. He's this close to smoking us both. We gotta whack that girl.
Fine by me. Let's do the little bitch.
We've hit the 6 mark.
It's like so self-serious, but like cheesy. It lacks self-awareness.
Where is Dimi? Won't he know who this devil is?
Dimi is hiding.
That will help you find Dimi. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Now go.
This dude's draped like death.
They're in like a whole different movie.
I feel like a lot of the scenes are different movies. Oh, this dude.
Some champagne?
Oh man, Demi's supposed to be the shit.
Your father is dead. The man who killed him murdered my sons.
Tanya Dvanko. What the fuck?
The son of the Russian mobster messed up, and now the hitman coming out of hiding is killing the Russians. Sounds like a very familiar movie.
Is there a dog?
Who is this man?
He was wearing a hat though. He's in a suit.
We met for 5 minutes. It's it. Wait. I have these.
That is true. That's one thing that's come handy.
He's hunting you.
Is he? I mean, he found him. Let's see, I imagine. Is this, what the hell? He's mocking.
Oh, it's uncle.
Yeah.
It's the grandpa.
Yeah. See, like, that stuff, I'm liking.
Yeah.
like, quite a
That
bit.
movie, when it works in this movie.
When it goes for, like, the oddities.
No one's come to pick up Meredith today.
I'll be right there.
I Forgot he had a daughter. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. He had his kid back.
Daughter's kidnapped. That's personal now. He was right there. He got right there.
I mean, good thing he was nearby.
He was right there. Damn.
Where's Grandpa? He's never late.
He's not answering me.
Send him like 20 messages.
Oh, that's who that was.
That's what I was saying. That's like I thought it was Uncle, but it was Grandpa with the hat.
Do you trust me?
Yeah.
So if I tell you
Yeah, that glove box. Take out the gun.
Me, right?
Okay, the builder push is making it worse.
You sharing your location with Grandpa?
Yeah?
Can you see his location?
Maybe, I don't know.
I like how he understands tech.
Daddy, he's at home.
I wouldn't bring your daughter to
Nope.
this.
Bring your kid somewhere. Bring her to
Oh.
Mary, stay here, okay?
I would have her hide.
Mary, stay there.
Daddy, be careful.
That's exactly where you're baiting him. Why would you have your daughter? I don't know about this. I'd bring her to Michael Peña's.
Yeah, squat day, man.
It's a big boy.
Who are they? Russian mafia?
Yes.
They were looking for you. This happened because of you.
This is a bad look, man.
Violence follows you like a cloud.
This guy's a poet.
He could have left you in there, Grandpa. He saved your life.
I can acknowledge that.
Man.
I would get away from the burning house.
Cops can't stop me.
All right. We'll figure it out later. I'm loving.
Looks like he's gonna need some blind help, you know what I mean?
Remember Gunny?
Your blind friend who doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one. He has a country house. We'll be safe there till the storm passes.
Yeah.
What happened, man? You fuck with the wrong people, huh?
Hey, you could have stopped me.
What force on earth is gonna stop you?
I think David Harbour's the only one who knows what movie he's in.
100%. Yeah, he's playing at 11 because he knows he needs to. He's doing a voice and everything.
I'm gonna ask this steamy fellow where she is. All roads lead to him.
Well, you killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
I figured as much.
I can help you with that.
Oh, yeah.
He's still looking for the girl, right, Jenny?
Yeah, but like they were going to go kill her a while ago. I'm worried about like.
There's so much happening in this madness.
All right, I will be your weapons sommelier for this evening.
They're even having a weapons sommelier.
These were never here, never anywhere.
Kind of like us back in the day.
We did some righteous shit, brother.
You're right. He's the movie. Like Harbour gets it.
And I like him and Statham bouncing off each other.
Mm-hmm.
Can I come?
Absolutely not.
What about school?
Like the daughter
Just a couple
seems
of
like
days.
kind of apathetic toward a lot of this danger.
Yeah. Fire was just burning her grandpa's house.
Doesn't seem distressed at all.
Love you.
Love you, Daddy. Daddy, I don't want you getting hurt.
I'll be back soon.
Yes. This is the heart of the movie. Did you know, Coy?
I feel the heart. I'm being told all about it.
I think like all the ingredients and intentions are all fine.
Something in the
everything's just
execution.
half cooked. You know, it's like
Yeah.
the percentage of it is like, no, you need to put this on the pot a little longer.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to change things, but I know it doesn't feel right fairly often.
I gotta pull over and load this bitch with some fucking sleeping pills.
Nice. Jason Statham moves.
Yeah.
Nice. Nicely done, Jenny.
Yeah. Fuck him up. Get out of there. Buy her some time.
These two dumbass criminals. Dumbass criminals in here.
I know we needed the tension for the heart scene, but it would have made sense to show this before so we'd know that Jason Statham's going to even get a chance to find her. Like this time being bought.
Now we shoot her. Oh. Now you're in her world.
Yeah, 19-year-old athlete world.
What the fuck? She is fast.
We're going back to fucking prison. Huh? Oh, you get it?
No, you're going to get killed.
Moon. Werewolf. Look at that moon. Holy
That's an
shit.
intense shot.
That moon's like by her ass.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
Close, nearby.
Do you like a cut to 20 years later or something?
Now she's a working man, taking out all the traffickers. Oh no, not the cops!
Oh, the paid cops.
Don't trust the cops.
It might be the exact two same cops too. It's the exact two same cops.
Yeah, I was kidnapped.
It's all right. You know who you are. Let's get you home.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's get you home right back here.
Oh, that sucks.
Miss me?
Fucking dome the bitch!
You gotta be
Is
kidding
that him? What the fuck?
What is delaying you from shooting her?
Demi says you still have the girl.
Yeah, we still got her.
Show me she's still alive.
Oh, fortunately.
I want a second date tonight at the farmhouse.
I'll get her cleaned up and smelling real pretty for you.
No. I want her dirty and alive. For now.
Guys are very fortunate.
Yeah, a lot of convenient timings.
Get away!
Jesus, gold.
Starting tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Every Jason Statham movie, he needs to dress like this at least once.
Yes, it's happening.
Whoa.
Oh! These stunt guys got paid, hopefully got paid well for this. That was a brutal series.
Okay.
Jason Statham in the John Wick world would be pretty cool.
It'd be awesome.
It'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Come closer and she dies.
No!
I figured that.
Nice.
Oh!
Did the crow.
Take the money. Have a nice life.
Gold and stacks of cash.
Where is she?
I do not know this woman.
You're a bad liar.
Why risk everything?
You know what? This is based on a book. I think they had a condensing down problem.
Yeah.
You know this guy?
Of course I know. He's Viper.
He's chief of human resource department and recruiting for special projects.
Why you do all this for a...
Wrong choice of words, dude.
Why do you hunt us?
You have a daughter?
No.
Then you won't understand.
Oh, he gets to be the one to go in there.
I was waiting for him to die. I just didn't know when and how. I knew it was about this Pete, like at the movie. And the moon is so big. Awesome.
It's a great shot.
That motherfucker we hooked up with Demi clapped out half a dozen Russians tonight. Rumor is he's on his way to Demi's trap house right now.
This guy never leaves his room.
He's still in that chair.
He fancies himself a king.
Yeah. You heard the man, man, huh?
Oh, it's all culminating, Coy.
Every group, every different movie's coming together.
Will they get there in time?
I mean, he's like walking in. Unless it's the cavalry. Like, if it takes them a while to take them all out.
It's time. What the fuck are we still doing here? Come on.
Yeah, I'll get the pervert.
I like the guy.
Playing with gold.
Those guys out of a different era, man.
It's now or never.
Then it's now.
The Monopoly man.
What have I done to you?
Nothing. That's the best part.
Then bite the cheek. Oh, shit. You gotta, like, brutally torture.
That was a dope shot, too.
Every time that girl's about to be killed, something stops.
Something happens
Yeah.
within seconds.
Are they fucking shooting?
She knew. Cool stunt, baby. Whoa! Cool wire work. That was cool.
You just, yeah. I'm beginning to think that you do not know what you are doing. Don't worry, sir. Everything's under control. I promise you.
He's got a Rob McElhaney.
He
thing
does,
yeah.
in a big way.
I'm gonna cut your heart out. Good luck.
There you go.
Boss fight.
Boom. Ouch.
He brought a knife to a gunfight. He said this earlier.
Slice, slice, slice.
Get that tendon.
You ready, son?
I'm always ready. My fight wasn't with you.
I know, brother. Finish it.
So corny. Oh, shit. They had like a relationship. Like the why at the end
of the military background that they're trying to acknowledge. Oh, God. This movie's really at odds with like Sylvester Stallone's script. I think
he just took his hat off to him.
You would think that if you get two Oscar-winning writers together, they could produce something a little more.
But sometimes,
I'm fascinated by how like flat line of a film this is.
How dare you come in here?
Kill the Monopoly Man. Yeah!
That was funny.
Not good.
That was beautiful.
Kill him. Brutally murder his ass. Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Nice. That was cool. That was cathartic. Mommy!
Yeah.
Damn, he really is going to town on this guy.
It's over now.
Ooh. Oh, now she kills.
But I think she deserves that. You'd want to feel that.
That moon is like getting
Just,
closer
it's
to them.
just, is it a horror movie?
It's
Is
a
the
real
moon gonna kill us?
Coy. It's a very real moon.
Is this a movie where it's like Gerard Butler has to save us from a moon incursion? There's another wave.
I think I killed her.
Good.
The nonchalantness of some of this shit is so baffling to me. And then they want to also do things where people are very affected by it.
Yeah.
So, like,
Sledgehammer just like swinging around. But yeah.
it's like find a voice here.
Oh, fifth movie is into the chat. Dirty Cops. Okay, good.
That takes care of those cops.
I wasn't sure how military officer taking out cops would go. So the Russian.
Let's kill this guy.
Nice.
What was that?
Bluetooth.
Right in front of him. Perfect throw. That was
Good
awesome.
stud.
That was cool.
See you on the other side.
What was that?
Respect for an old friend.
Feels like teenagers made the movie.
It's so many different.
Doesn't it feel like when your friends are making like a short film in their teen years?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Not in a way that I feel like compliments it.
He escaped. Where's the girl?
None of this was business. The devil has what he came for.
I love how they're trying to do this like demonic symbolism shit.
And it's not.
I will not turn the other cheek to the man who killed my children.
Then we will kill you.
It'd be one thing if it seemed like you had a relationship with them.
Then we will kill you.
Brotherhood comes before your personal vengeance. Do you understand?
I understand.
Is this a sequel setup?
Ray, I don't know what we're watching anymore.
Snitches get stitches.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything?
She didn't do anything wrong.
Don't tell my parents where I was, okay? He hasn't changed his clothes. It's been the same family.
Days.
Why are you saying you're sorry?
She was apologizing earlier too for not being open and, you know, the guilt of worrying them. Time to go back to work.
Hey, Dad, it's you. You came back.
Hey, Dad, it's you. You came back.
Hey, Dad, it's you. You came back.
You found that girl.
I found her. So what did I miss?
I made friends with a crow and an owl. And there's a goat I taught to say my name.
I bet people love this movie.
If I was like a early teenager, I think it would have been like, you guys just, it's like, imagine you mixed this and this and this, but it was all one thing, and John Wick and also Rambo.
You're home.
Okay. Okay.
There were so many moments like that just felt like they were like, let's add this. Let's put that in there.
I'm glad I own this movie. Reject Nation, when looking at where this channel's at now to where it once was when this first started, there's a lot of growing pains. There always will be growing pains, but I remember back in the day, it was like wearing every single hat. Creative, editor, accountant, marketer, every answer had to come from me in some way, and every new day brought some type of decision that I questioned whether or not I was qualified to make. And that's why I wish we had something like Shopify from the start. Because when you feel like you're building something alone, it helps to have a platform that actually works with you, and that's what Shopify does. So what is Shopify? Well, first off, it's the platform that powers RejectNationShop.com and millions of other businesses worldwide. And honestly, whether you're just getting started or already growing, Shopify gives you the tools, accessibility to build a professional-looking online store and actually run it. So you can pick from ready-made templates, sell your products, manage inventory, track analytics, all in one place. We started using Reject Nation Shop before we ever partnered with them, and we haven't left ever since for many a reason. It even has AI tools to help write your product descriptions and built-in marketing tools to help reach your audience fast. And the support, rock solid. From shipping to payments to customer service, you are covered. So if you've got an idea and finally ready to take it seriously, turn your big idea into with Shopify on your side. You can sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/rejects. Once again, that's shopify.com/rejects. Thank you, Shopify, for positively affecting our lives.
That was so many movies. It was so many disparate parts.
Look at that. 4.5 stars out of 64 reviews currently. I've never seen Killer Elite. I do want to thank
I haven't either.
Prepper for editing down these highlights. You guys are consistent. I've never seen Operation Fortune. Is it good?
It's one of my lower tier Guy Ritchie, but that's still better than most other movies, because it's still Guy Ritchie.
And he's wearing the outfit.
He's got to wear the outfit.
He's got to wear that.
It's still like Guy Ritchie, so it's got awesomeness, but like it's not his best, in my opinion.
Yeah, Dan, there's a lot of Jason Statham movies I haven't seen. Redemption? No.
I think London is the most slept on Jason Statham movie. What is 13? Is that Joe Keery? No, it's some other guy. But it's Mickey Rourke, Ray Liotta, 50 Cent. What is this cast? 14 years ago.
Flight Risk is out.
Oh, it's time, Greg. We haven't watched Flight Risk.
Wipe this movie away.
with Mel and Mike.
Yeah, all right,
I love
guys.
The Mechanic. That movie's great.
Seen it.
It's Ben Foster, dude.
Yeah,
I love me some Ben Foster.
There's some like dad airport novel.
Oh,
movies
100%. I wonder if that's what this book was. Oh, Roadhouse. You hear about too?
I think this is I
Roadhouse
totally
2?
think this is going to be. I think this is an airport novel movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, guys. So we watched this film, A Working Man, and I'm not gonna lie, I had very low expectations for it. And somehow it came under those low expectations. And most of the time when I have low expectations, it tends to go above it in some capacity. And to me, somehow the last thing I expected to be like was, it's a disappointment. That was the last words I expected to say. I thought if anything, it would be like, yeah, it was about on par with what I would have maybe anticipated, because I didn't hear like great word of mouth, but I saw it actually had, I think I remember seeing like a pretty reasonable, decent Rotten Tomato score.
I thought it did well box office wise overall.
I mean, it like beat out some movie that flopped, so it had a good narrative.
Yeah. I heard optically it did well.
Yeah, there's a movie, I think it was Snow White. I think Snow White like failed, and then Working Man
got
was
number
like,
one.
Yeah, where this was this was kind of tedious, honestly. This was a little tedious and a little boring with some mixed laughter.
Kept finding myself trying to defend it, and that's not good. When I was like, but I want to like it more, and then like, no.
Well, you're a big David Ayer. I think you're more of a David Ayer enthusiast than I am.
I consider like Fury, I think, is one of the most slept on war films. End of Watch, I think, is so underappreciated for how good it is. Training Day is Training Day.
Training Day, yeah.
So like for me, I think I just have like this idea of how great he can be, and then I look for that in the stuff that isn't as great.
Yeah. I expected something at least on par with Beekeeper in some way. And
There were moments I liked of this more than Beekeeper, but not overall.
Beekeeper surprised a lot of people.
Sure.
With as straightforward as it is, it utilizes its concept and its gimmick well.
Yeah.
It's self-aware.
It's the opposite of this. It knows exactly what it is and executes on it. This doesn't know what it is and doesn't execute on it.
No, it's like it's at odds with like, do we lean a little bit more into like some of these heightened qualities, or do we try to be a little bit more serious with some like affecting points? And that to me is when I would actually not hear the David Ayer script. I would hear the Sylvester Stallone script. Stallone was first credited writer.
Yeah.
Now, Stallone has written some incredible things. He's written some absolutely incredible things, okay? Some of my favorite movies of all time. I'm a huge fan of the Rocky franchise, and he wrote the first 6 movies, which are the only Rocky movies. I'm basically not the Creed. He didn't write the Creed movies.
Yeah.
I think he co-wrote Creed 2 or wrote Creed 2, but he wrote all the Rocky movies, and some of them are hits or misses. But yeah, I think he's a brilliant writer, and
Rambo's incredible as well. First Blood.
But this is some of the other side of Stallone that I can feel more of. And granted, like David Ayer as well, writer-director, who has not had some hits in the writing department. I really thought that, like, okay, maybe this can be them embracing more of the 80s cheese that they are. Some of that David Ayer beekeeper side.
Expendables.
With some, and then...
with the two of them together, Stallone and...
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I thought we were going to get Expendables directed by David Ayer.
That would have been a more fun version. Yeah, this movie I don't think does anything special in any way. Like Beekeeper, even if you don't really love the plot, it's like the action in it is really good.
Yeah.
And to me, I was going like, why didn't they just make a sequel to Beekeeper? We could have just watched that movie instead. But it was all over the place. What are your thoughts, man? I want to hear what you got to say. Let's bounce off each other for a while.
I thought it was a movie that had 5 different things going at any given time, and I would like about 2 of the 5. And so I kept being like, well, maybe 3, 4, and 5 will turn me, and then I'd lose the love of one and kind of switch over to the other. So it was really interesting because I thought the John Wick stuff was very it was too obviously a replica. So I didn't like the John Wick plot. But then I was like, I really like the Michael Peña plot, and I really like the parallel of, and maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I really like the Jason Statham wants to be there for his daughter in a way that he can't be because of stuff outside his control. So he wants to be there for someone else's daughter in a way he can be because of the very things that keep him away from his daughter. I thought that was interesting. I thought that like violence is, and that's why I forgave the first action scene being so early. Violence is the thing that's keeping him from his daughter in indirect and direct ways. Violence can be the thing that gets a man that has taken care of him back to his daughter. That's a plot I care about.
The movie does not become about that.
Ever.
It
But
never
that,
leans into it.
To me was like, oh, what an interesting conversation about violence. And I thought, not even kidding, I thought what an interesting thing it would be to have him being a day-to-day working man, but his day-to-day office work is violence. Like I thought we were going to play around with the idea of like a day at the office for Jason Statham is cracking skulls. Like what makes him a working man is his ability to nonchalantly hurt others. And that being the thing that keeps him from his daughter. So I wrote a very different movie. And so like I kept waiting for that movie to start, and then it didn't, and then it introduced a new movie, and I kept being like, but where's a working man? And then like David Harbour would come in and be like, that's the movie I like, because it's like David Harbour represents the sins of the past, and he's now found peace in the forest, and he's got his wife, and that's the thing that he doesn't have. So every so often I'd get a little sprinkle, and then it would go away.
You know what comment I hate the most? Not every movie has to be Citizen Kane. I hate that comment.
I think every movie should try to be good.
I think because when we're trying to explain this movie, you and I are of the mindset where we can hear other comments that come in as we are talking.
Oh yeah, it was just an action movie.
Yeah,
don't overthink it.
I think though that the potential for something genuinely good from this lead actor, David Harbour as a supporting character, Michael Peña, another amazing actor,
David Ayer,
Stallone, and Ayer together. This was a bunch of different movies, right? You had the whole thing with him being a construction worker, but he's barely making rent. He's got this thing about being supposed to have PTSD and brain trauma. I don't know what happened there. Supposed to have PTSD and brain trauma, and none of that's present at all. Doesn't seem like he's overcoming jack shit, and he's broke.
Pretty capable.
He's got to take care of his daughter, and then this other person he gets kidnapped, who is his actual family, is also got a grieving situation with his daughter because they both lost their mom, and then this character gets kidnapped, and then it opens up this underworld full of meth and Russian Civil War family shit going on.
There's the meth movie biker gang. There's the Russian John Wick movie. There's the devil subplot that they really tried to tie into John Wick.
Try to make it a little themey.
Yeah, and then there's also the like day in the life working man blue collar action movie.
But the problem is like I don't mind mess. I hate that comment. I hate anything of that comment that I was saying because I don't mind a messy film. I don't mind a rough around the edges film. I don't mind a corny film.
No, I like them. Dude, we love Roadhouse.
That's a great example of one that we love. We love
messy, corny, but it knows what it is.
All that has to do is be entertaining, and I think the entertainment knob on this was like stuck, and like if there was like a 0 to 10, it was like in 5 to 6 the whole time.
Well, I kept saying I'm dropping from 7 to 6 for me, and then I think it landed at like a 5.5.
Yeah, because I'm right there with you, man. Of like the plot at hand that they introduced could have been more focused automatically. They don't even lean into its fucking call. It's called a working man, and
the guy that one moment they say it, I'm like, yeah, and then it went away.
You could have at bare minimum do the Jason Statham thing where it's, hey, he's his average Joe.
I'm a working man.
He's a construction worker, but he's kind of got a violent past, and now he has to call on it, and you don't see how it affects his personal life. You don't really like even his daughter and the grandfather. They're like fine,
and they kept adding stuff like the moment with him and the other soldier, and they kept like there's some lines of dialogue that feel completely out of nowhere,
trying to be like military commentary.
Yeah,
PTA like that was we have a kinship because of this, but no,
he's like I'm so sorry. This wasn't your death or whatever. Like, it was just so not it.
And the movie tries to have moments that sound poignant about. Like that whole thing where he kills Demi at the end of recapping a lot of what we already know. I'm like, yeah, I know human trafficking is bad. Is this what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, it was really subtle before. And then the next scene, they say the same dialogue again, but from the two other sex traffickers. They're like, it's just money. We're just numbers. It doesn't matter. Like the other guy just said that seconds ago. Like, why are we doing this again? Also, I was right. I called it in the beginning. That opening action set piece, nothing to do with the movie.
Nothing to do with the movie. I thought it would.
Innocent-eyed guy never came back. That sweet Hefe, never.
A lot of this feels like the product of rewriting and re-editing and reshooting. You know,
what you said in the beginning or middle, I think, is the problem. I think it's a hefty book.
Yeah, I imagine that. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's probably a book that is either an airport novel or a really grand book. It's just like one of the two.
Yeah, it's either a dad book on a Sunday and a lazy boy, or it's like this epic sweeping thing, but both didn't work.
No, because the movie doesn't know when to go. When it's going heightened, it feels every time the movie constantly to me felt like it was contradicting whatever it was trying to do. Whether it was like we're going to be really serious and grounded and real, and then it wouldn't. And then it would try to go heightened, so the heightened personality aspects that they wouldn't actually feel like genuine personality that was flourishing or complementing the film. And then you got strange moments of like apathy and of the daughter barely being affected by shit.
And then she was so good in the beginning.
She was.
I remember very
daughter.
Specifically being like, "Wow, they really have a great connection."
And even Jenny at the very end was like kind of like really cool about everything. And after the horror she went through, so what are you writing here? Are you doing something where the characters, if you're dealing with such a serious ass subject matter, and then you want to be a movie that's trying to take it really serious, the characters should probably respond in a way that feels really serious. Like I don't know which came first. The serious script and then they try to add personality, or they had the personality script and they tried to make it all serious.
Yeah, because it's somewhere in between. And like, hey, it's my dad, he came back kind of lines did not go through a second round of rewrites. There's so many lines of dialogue where I'm just like, what is happening? How did this get here?
No. I mean, like,
even the last beat, David Harbour being like, welcome back. Like, what?
Like, what is this even? What do you mean, welcome back? What are you talking about? What? Like, I guess he didn't have like a family. I mean, he has a home.
No, but
I think that's what they're trying to say.
I interpreted it as in the beginning, he's like, you're going to have to go a place. You're going to have to unplug and go back to who you are, blah, blah, blah.
But it doesn't feel like it affects him.
No, but that's what he said. David Harbour's like, you're going to have to go and really dive in. And I feel like he was like, welcome back to being back in our world and with your kid.
It's pretty simple. You could have done like a very similar outline movie. You could have done a very similar movie. Very similar, right? Super similar, where you're watching a guy progressively, the violence within him is overtaking more and more and more.
And he's losing control. And the PTSD would be a factor. And the concerns of the grandfather that are never addressed as he's sitting there half on fire and the kid's taken away. Yeah. Well, how does that man let that man take his kid away? Like, what is happening?
The uncle, when he kills the uncle, the Jason Fleming scene by the pool, that was the best like actual scene
dialogue
to me.
Scene.
Yeah.
I think the car stunt was the best action.
Other than the van?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was at least like David Ayer inventive.
Yeah, that was one where it actually seemed that there's some cool style rather than Jason Statham's choreographer.
He was also using chords really cool and stuff. Like it was using the. I like when like Jackie Chan uses settings, and I feel like Jason Statham does that as well.
And the opening fight scene seemed to set up that they would do something like that because he was using construction.
Because he's a working man.
He's a working man. Yeah, they don't even lean into that stuff. Or
his hands were
what happens with the money. He needs the money, and what's going to become of the situation with his daughter?
Is the Russian guy going to hunt him down?
Is he going to be able to have his daughter back? Everything they set up in the beginning is not closed.
The daughter got to see him for 2 hours a week. That was going to get cut down to 1 hour every 2 weeks. And the grandpa's like, no, while the Russians are hunting you, you take her away. What?
Yeah.
He would legally have no right to take her, and he does it when it's the peak danger because the house is on fire.
And
what?
If the movie wasn't tonally at odds with itself, I don't feel like this would be things we would
notice
criticize.
as much.
Like if it was just cheesy and corny,
yeah,
I would roll with all this stuff.
Again, we loved Roadhouse. I usually go home for a week at Christmas. I only got to go home for 3 days this time. The first thing I showed my dad was Roadhouse. I like when movies know what they are and they're cheesy.
It was trying to be Roadhouse and Equalizer.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do both.
You cannot. Yeah, you can't. And Equalizer 3, not even Equalizer 1. It was trying to be Equalizer 3 and John Wick and a David Ayer film. I don't know, guys. It's weird. I have like less to say than normal because I'm just kind of disappointed.
No, it left me
We've
like...
talked for 15 minutes. We've given thoughts.
I kept looking at the clock the last hour. Like the last hour.
When I knew it had lost me, then I started to really clock.
And this should be a kind of a slam dunk. It's an easy plot. It's a simple plot. Another story about someone kidnapped, thrown, it's taken.
Yeah.
You know? It's Equalizer 1.
Equalizer, Breaking Bad, and John Wick.
It should be a slam dunk. And I don't know what happened here because the
movie
did not seem like it was having fun, and the script is way too bad to be something to take serious. You know,
and I think people signed on because of the ingredients. I think they saw Ayer and Stallone, and Harbour's like, I want in that.
I bet this is. Can you type it in, Coy?
Oh yeah.
A working man.
A working. Oh, that's E. A.
You type EPL. Cool, you don't know how to type. This guy's typing all kinds of different letters. We go, we're fine. Stop. Leave the keyboard now, please. 50%,
87%
audience. It is better than I would have ever
verified
anticipated.
Hot, dude.
That is crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, people really like it. And I love a lot of Jason Statham movies, but damn.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
I mean, good for you guys.
Hey, make that money.
We're here to share our point of view.
Hope you like it more than we did. Truly.
Looks like they did, man. That's a pretty, even 50% for critics is pretty fucking high for me,
the
honestly.
genre and everything.
But it's shocking to me about like how I thought this was a really generic, mundane, derivative,
and slow-paced, considering,
and not a great artist steal kind of thing. Like, no, this is pretty derivative and confusing too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like David Ayer.
I like David Ayer too, man. That was rough. Not one action scene was even that worthy.
The biggest two, I think, were for memory was the van, which was not very long, but it was at least using its props in a really exciting way. And I guess the third act, but the third act we'd already been kind of driven to. We got like, what was it? The War of Atrophy they mentioned. I feel like that's what we got. We got War of Atrophied, where it was like, all right.
I think Stallone, Ayer, and Statham are all bored. I think they got to be bored by this point, right?
Yeah, they just make this stuff.
This is the exact same shit, but a lesser version than everything they've ever made.
He looks
before.
forward on the poster.
They've all done movies that are so much like this.
That are this, but better.
Even Rambo. Okay, so Rambo 5, 5 is the Last Blood. Is a story about yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna ruin the movie, but it deals again with human trafficking and stuff and a kidnapping and so it's a very derivative thing of a bunch of things they've already done, and I think they're at a point now where they're all bored. Anyway, which leaves me bored.
I don't disagree. Well, we would love to know what you guys think. It seems to have done well. I know it did decent at the box office. I love this idea of this type of movie doing well, like a nice mid-budget dad-core action movie. This one, unfortunately, didn't quite hit for us, but would love to know what you think in the comments below. Please leave a like in this video. Please also...
really quick, sorry.
Yeah?
Harbour, great. Best part. We didn't say that.
Only one knows the movie he was in.
Statham is always engaging.
Always
and
engaging.
Jason Fleming was really good too.
But I thought he was
Three things that really worked pretty well were those performances, and if they cut out some shit and zeroed it in, this would have been a pretty solid film.
I always love knowing an actor one way, and then when they completely surprise me, Jason Fleming, I was like, I like Jason Fleming quite a bit. I've never been like, Russian villain. Like, he was so good. I was fully in, so I totally agree. And we said it during, but David Harbour, like, that man knew what movie he was making, which was delightful.
Best part.
All right, well, that is going to do it, you lovelies. We will see you soon. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and bye.